Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Omo, and I'm so happy you clicked on today's video. Today I'm gonna be talking about a interesting topic. Today I'm gonna be talking about various ways I've kind of seen America as sort of like changed. When I use the word change, I use it like in a very lenient way. I don't mean, that deep, and how my personality has kind of like changed living in the United States in comparison to when I was in Nigeria. A quick background about myself: I moved to the United States in July 2015. I was 13, turning 14. Now I'm currently about to start my early 20s, so this July is actually going to be making it 7 years. The person that kind of like to reminisce my past, to kind of like appreciate my present or my future. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like my content, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So without any further ado, let's just get right into the video. So I'm gonna be telling you guys the positive ways and any sort of like negative way like living in this country has sort of like changed me. So let's first start with the good part, right? So first one is about me being able to stand up and speak up for myself. All right, so when I came from Nigeria, I was pretty shy. If you haven't seen my video on my first day in an American high school as a Nigerian, you guys can probably click the link down in my description box so you go watch that video. I was pretty shy and I did not speak up that much, and I think I was pretty young. But coming here, I noticed that the United States actually pulled me out of my comfort zone like crazy. From doing presentations, like public speaking in class, I was like, that quiet stuff, that like shy stuff, you cannot work here. You cannot be shy. You got to stand up and speak for yourself. It has really sort of like changed me in that aspect, being able to speak up and stand up for myself. Let me give you guys a quick example. When I was in high school here, because I started high school here in 10th grade, my PTA meeting, and my English teacher told my parent that she noticed something about me, that I don't look at people in the eyes. This was when I came from Nigeria, and I don't look at her in the eyes when she's speaking. I was like, what? Look at you in the eye. She was not asking like, is it a cultural thing and all those type of stuff. Then I was like, no. My mom now had to tell me that you got to look at people in the eyes. And you see, when you look at people directly in the eyes when you are speaking, and that tells a lot. That's a very big body language that I encourage people. If you want to have that self-confidence, being able to speak up for yourself, you have to look people directly in the eye. If you notice when you are talking to someone and the person is like pulling their eyes down or kind of moving their eyes in all kind of directions, that basically tells you maybe they are not really confident or really sure about what they are speaking. So yeah, body language plays a big role in your self-confidence and you being able to stand up and speak up for yourself. I was in Nigeria. There are some situations where I felt I wasn't able to speak for yourself due to this over respect thing. I have the right to speak for myself, and I notice it also because whenever I see a lot of like other kids and children in Nigeria, I notice that they don't actually like really speak up that much. And I think a lot of stems from the whole culture, the whole respect thing, and just I don't know, I don't want to say a lot of negative things. Like anybody that come for me, I come for you back in a matured way, and I speak to you like, yeah, I have the right to speak up for myself. You get what I'm saying? And in a respectful way, right? Everyone deserves respect. Then the next thing I'm going to talk about is this over respect thing, right? In Nigeria, you guys say good day sir, good day ma, uncle, auntie, like all those type of like what do they call it? Those title type of stuff, and that was something I had to like kind of change when I came here. When I was in university, in uni, I sent an email to my teacher. I was like, good day ma. Then I was asking her a question. Then she replied to me. Then she said something like, who is ma? Like, who is ma? I think she was, because you're meant to refer to them by their name, right? But I was used to already this whole good day sir, good day ma, good day type of thing, and I don't blame myself because that's how I was raised and that's how everyone in Nigeria do that. Or you call someone older than you, someone who's not even your auntie, like your biological auntie, you refer to them as your auntie. Someone who's not your uncle but is just older than you, you refer to them as your uncle. This over respect thing, I think yeah, I feel like when I was in Nigeria, they kind of took it too far. I totally understand in respecting your elders and all this type of stuff, but at the same time, I believe that you gotta earn the respect, right? If you want respect, you gotta earn it. Let me give you guys an example. I have 5 younger siblings. Sometimes I want them to kind of like respect me, but at the same time, there are things I do. I'm like, oh girl, Omo, you don't earn this respect because you be playing everywhere and just be joking. You know, I just be playing with them and we'll just be fighting. I'm like, how do you want that respect, right? If you want to get that respect, something to earn it, you got to act in a matured and calm way. I feel like because of this over respect thing, people can't really speak up for themselves. So I sort of like noticed that in myself. I've corrected my orientation about that. So yes, that's something I've kind of like noticed about myself. Another thing I've also noticed is actually me becoming more independent. I've actually been a pretty independent person, but coming here in the United States, it makes you actually very independent, you know. And in this country, they believe like when you are 18 years and older, you gotta have you already gain your independence. You can leave your parents' house and go and rent your own apartment and all those type of stuff. I feel like yes, it's important to have your own independence because as you're growing older, you know, mommy and daddy's not gonna be there every single time. You gotta, you know, be independent, you know, and figure out how you can make the decision by yourself, what you have to do to sort of ensure that you're doing the right thing. There's also a downside to that in the fact that, yeah, because in this country, everyone, like, as you are 18, 21, you can live your life. So, oh gosh, with this whole independence thing, they take it overboard here sometimes. The next thing I've also learned is this whole dusting things and moving on, you know. But here I've come to notice that, bro, don't take life too deep. Like, just dust things off and kind of move on. And that's because everyone is on the move, everyone is on the grind, everyone is moving. Like, no time to come and be fighting with anybody or come and be quarreling. Nah, you can't do that. Like, you just dust things and move on. But what I notice here is that people here a lot of people here don't carry things that they have by their heart, because a lot of people here are really outspoken in the United States in comparison to Nigeria. If they're having beef or something, it's more important that, oh, you come, they sit with each other and like, let's discuss what's going on, you know, let's talk about what's going on. I'm not saying that's how it is all over the United States, but this is just like a generalized kind of thing. Then the next thing I've also noticed is my accent changing. Oh my goodness, when my accent used to change, it's crazy. And when I'm with my siblings and everyone, I have my Nigerian accent. Like, I can even speak pidgin. Even right now, I'm noticing that I'm having like a change in accent, and that's because like when I'm doing all this sort of like sit down professional, when I'm in school, when I'm in maybe somewhere around this whole American community, I feel like I gotta have this tough sort of like American accent, and I don't force it, it just comes out. If I go to school, because in school, you know, I get influenced by, you know, the type of accent I'm hearing. So when I get back home, I have to like, it's like another conscious effort for me too. So I don't allow myself to force it. I just kind of like let it go with the flow. And I believe that if you move to any country, maybe if you move from Nigeria to Canada, if you move from Nigeria to America, you will also kind of like relate to it. It's not like, oh, you're faking your accent or anything like that. Just normal kind of thing. I don't encourage you to fake your accent, because before when I came, oh my goodness, I'd be faking accents and it's like, nah, it's too much work, it gives you headache. So just speak the way you want to speak, okay? This country has given me the opportunity to be going out because I like to go out every time. I'm not restricted by transportation or anything. I could take the train, bus. When I was in Nigeria, because I was still pretty young, I could not go out by myself except my auntie or anyone around me take me out. But now I feel like I have that much more independence and I could go out by myself. And yeah, but let's talk about any sort of negative way. You know, the country I am does not dictate what my personality is gonna be, and so any country I move in cannot change me. I know some people who they moved in and their personality kind of changed, and I totally understand that, but it really depends on what are you taking in. Now you feel like, you know, as they say, America give you the freedom to do anything you want, like then you start misbehaving and all this type of stuff. No, and having a lot of peer pressure. I understand that totally, but at the same time I've been raised up in a way that I stand by my grounds, basically. It's an advanced country, everything is more convenient, and I see that I'm kind of like more laid back and relaxed compared to in Nigeria, you know, because I feel like, oh, I have light 24/7, I can do anything I want, I could charge my phone, I could procrastinate because everything is at the click of your fingertip as long as you have your money. That could also promote some kind of laziness, but at the same time, I think it's very important that you are disciplined to be able to overcome that kind of feeling. Another thing is that I feel I have this pressure on me to kind of like keep up. Like I feel like I'm running out of time, move, and it's like what I usually tell my siblings is like, in Nigeria you're given the opportunity to live life, okay? But you see in America, living life can actually be of different thing and different reasoning for different people. Just really depends. It's like you're always on the grind, you're always on the grind. Either you gotta do something to get you to the next step on the grind. Yeah, I mean, those are not really that much of a negative. I just feel like that is just in my head type thing, just me being in my thoughts, but that's what I feel. Another thing I feel like this country has made me more aware of is mental health. When I was in Nigeria, I don't even know what is mental health, anxiety, depression, all those type of stuff. I never knew about that, okay? But now the whole technology advancement and all those type of stuff, people are becoming more and more aware about mental health. When I was in Nigeria, I never knew what was psychology. I don't know what psychology and all this type of stuff. But this country has made me more aware of that, and I believe also in Nigeria, there's a lot and people are beginning to kind of like speak up on it. Yeah, this is just what some point I had to like speak up about. As I'm growing older, I'm becoming more matured in my thinking, in the way I act, you know, because I know who I was 3 years ago, 5 years ago is totally different from who I am today. In terms of my faith, you know, I've become more, I think because of the fact I speak up more, I'm more able now to speak more about my Christian faith to other people, and I don't care about like what other people think. Sometimes I do, and I'm still working on that, but for the most part I kind of take a conscious effort to make myself realize that see, it's your life, man. When you focus on yourself and you focus on God and you have your family around you to support you, that's it. Like, you're going to see a lot of growth than when you're focusing on other people around you, what they are doing, comparing yourself to people. You're not going to grow nowhere. You're not going to see yourself moving forward, right? Just take time and just focus on yourself and how you could improve yourself. Tell you have God by your side, and yeah, you're going to notice a lot of growth. So yeah, guys, these are the points I have for you. This was a really chilled and relaxed video. I just wanted to come here and speak about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.